Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14. Stormblood. Wow. I almost forgot what this expansion was called. So, yeah, we are recruiting people here in Gir Abonia for well, our next offensive for the Empire. So let's I'll continue that by talking to Ragnfrid here. We owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Warcraft told me everything. How you fought with the Quirquin and saved his life. For all the good it did. We saw what happened when he met with the Skulls. How they beat him half to death. We could have stopped them. Hey, I reckon you're good, Mafrid's. Mafrid's a warrior, as is your comrade. And you're strong, like your father. That much is plain. But I thank Rolgar you did not, because it would not have ended with them. Warcrate and his sister would have been branded insurgents, if not a whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remains dead. We're alive, and that's more than can be said, for only the gods know how many others. That's enough for you, is it? To put up with whatever they do to you, so long as you get to see another day. That's right. You grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. I'll admit I was quick to judge you, Lys. And for that I apologize. I know you and yours mean well. I do. But I'm telling you, God's in the heavens as my witness, that we've got nothing left to give. We can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it. Nor would I expect her to. Her father was stubborn as an ox too. If she's set on walking the same path, I but pray she won't follow it to the same end. Alright, let's see how we resolve this. Well, she took it better than I anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. We should go and see if she's alright. Sorry about running off like that. Alamegans terrorizing their own. I just can't accept it, you know? No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with it. Day after day after day. I'm not completely naive, you know? I didn't expect them to storm a cast room with their pickaxes and shovels. Or whatever it was. But nor did I expect Warcrat to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked him. I can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place or even my father's face. But I remember Yida's. I remember how scared she was when we ran. And that look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home. But not mine, is it? There you are, Lise. I've been looking all over for you. Well, you found me. Got something else to say? Hey, that I do. I said some things to you before that I shouldn't. Wasn't my place to do so, and I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spouted about how I loved my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was covering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after work rate, but you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. If I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them. So I will. If you will have me. You're asking to join the resistance? When you put it like that, I suppose I am. But not just me. There are others I know who have been thinking about it for a while now. There's not many of us, and we're not hardened warriors like you lot, but if your heart bleeds for Alamigo, then that's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome at Rolgor's Reach. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others and send word when we're ready. Still think this isn't your home? No. I was just thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. I noticed something I did not like. That's what I was going to do. Let's see, which one did I choose here? That one. No. Shift A? Ah, there it is. Yeah, that looks better. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Oh. First of all, me to commend. First of all, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Thought nothing went according to plan. We nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits, and it was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling and troubling too. I'd heard about skulls, but that was the first time I'd seen them in the flesh. I know you say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers, and maybe that's how I'll have to think of them myself if our paths ever cross on the battlefield. But when not if, that day will come, Liz. You can't afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscripts, citizens, Gallians, Alamigan. None of that matters. They've all got their reasons, but they're not better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows, maybe you could be one. Your father certainly was. Right then. I'd best begin preparing for these new recruits. Geoffrey, Liz, it's been a pleasure. Alright, anything useful here? I guess not. Earrings. Well, I got these, so I guess I don't need any other earrings. This will last me up to level 80, actually. Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thank you for your service, Science. I see operations here have been proceeding apace in my absence. Oh, he's a very cool guy. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful. Indeed. There were several amongst Science ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I am come to present. Commander Camp, if I may, my name is Armwald Lentinius, a half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for a free Alamigo. For an Alamigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this honor. You're a true-born son of Jurabonia, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Eorson Alliance and the science of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose to General Aldin that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Volodina. Then in the meantime, we will make what preparations we can. Alright, so we are getting there. Royal Palace Alamigo.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Oriens and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Near total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards, who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. Why, when confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, and one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
All right. Right then. I got duties to attend to. Mayhap we could assist you with said duties? We are here to help after all. The three of you have been busy, so I will understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparations. We'd be grateful for any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. Alright. Let's see what we got here. I beg your pardon? The man who bested Gaius von Belsor wishes to offer me his assistance? I say this is highly irregular. But I have heard it said you had a penchant for aiding the common man, in which case, before the occupation, I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me scarce time for aught else, I think it's important that these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters. Ask them their motivations for taking up this cause, and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log. And Joffrey, thank you for your service, now and ever after. Alright, let's see what we I was just a cook before all this. Simple fare, really. Had the chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know. There is always a need for cooks. Or at least people who can work with whatever the origin parties turn up. Let's see here. Alright, so you look like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. I am a trainer, and I was told to expect new recruits this eve. Yet nary one has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location. I do not know. They number 5 in all. These would be warriors. Send them unto me, should you chance to find them. Why? Why indeed? To save lives, perhaps, or to make amends for the ones I couldn't. My father and my brothers were worked to death while building a castrum. What did it matter to the Guardians, eh? More where that lot came from. After that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing. Alright. I know. I'm late. But I had to say a prayer for my sister first. After what the Imperials did to her, death was a mercy. Huh? Aren't you the Icon Slayer? Damned if you... Damned if I knew why you'd bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance. But it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for El Amigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either Wayfam or not. And if you're Wayfam, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship. If you live long enough, you'll die stealing someone else's land. Like us not, but that's the choice. But me, I'd rather die here. Wow, he's still cleaning that cannon. That thing must be shining by now. I never seen that company chest before. Ah, there you are. Huh? Training? Gah, I was so busy practicing to impress the others that I completely forgot. Thank you. Ah, 1,000 pardons. So, uh, so preoccupied was I, but the question of whether Alamigo should be a monarchy or a republic, that I neglected to attend my training. How silly. I know. How silly, I know. Until we drive the Imperials from our lands, the question is moot. You want the help, do you? Seeing as how I'm I'm in no position to leave the stew pot unattended, could you go and ask Tebby for a variety of herbs? 6 sprigs or so of whatever he's got on hand should suffice. It's not as haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you add, so long as you add something. I'll be here when you get back. The teacher calls for me? I see. We were discussing strategies for disabling Magitech armor, you see. And, yes, of course. There is no time. If you would excuse me. Sorry about that noise. That's, well, a few of my friends have a birthday today, it seems. Thought those were going to disappear on their own, but they didn't. There we go. Here you are. Oh, Barger, you were sent by the snake, wasn't you? I heard one in 4 recruits doesn't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh, Barger, oh. Barger! Let's head up here and talk to this guy first. Since we are coming down the same way. And well, often we are talking to these people, I believe it's well, time to end this episode. Why'd I join the resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend the Imperials butchered before my very eyes, back in Alamigo. We owned a stall in the markets, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I couldn't stop him, only to get a form of steel in the gut for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that. Jeez. Some of these stories are actually pretty dark. Well met, Joffrey. Have you spoken with the freedom fighters as I asked? Here you go. As fascinating as they are varied, you have a knack for convincing others to bear their hearts to you. I could not have done better myself. Many years from now, when these tempestuous times pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. We must never forget, my friend, never. Oh, there you are. Herbs, is it? 6 sprigs of whatever's on hand. Afraid I cannot spare that much. You take 2 and be glad of it. The remainder you have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of bother thought. You'd be surprised what you can find growing underfoot, even in the reach. Alright, well, I'm going to call it right here while we are riding back toward the Snake Lady and pick up some of these herbs. So, I do want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Got a bit of history from the Alamegans. And if you did, please hit the like button. And if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, then feel free to hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell. I also have started a new Let's Play series that will go side by side with this one. The second episode will be... Actually, the first episode will be released the 4th of July, which was yesterday of this recording. So, until next time, stay safe out there.